Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If Cancer is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. All right, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Cancer, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. The Four of Swords. That's very peaceful. That is kind of a relief from some frustration. Oh, and we've got some tranquility here. Nice. Peace. Peace of mind and a very harmonious heart. This is perfect. I wish we could just leave it right here like this, right? This is kind of the miracle that we all are wanting, right? But let's put it into some... Ooh, let's put it into some context. Very nice cards. Very nice cards. Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card before we get too deep into these other energies. There's a lot going on. I really like the water energy that we see today. So one mystery card, Kevin the frog on top. Yeah, I think we're going to name the frog Kevin. If anybody can tell me why that's a good name for the frog, no, just leave your ideas in the comments down below. Anyway, that card hopefully will tie everything together, give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. Now let's look at these energies. Major Arcana, got it. Fire energy, got it. Water energy, definitely got it. Air energy, got it. Oh, here too. But as far as the earth energy goes, I don't really see any, do you? So the absence of the earth energy might be telling me that we need to ground some of this energy. That this, mainly the water energy here, needs to really settle into our daily lives. We need to bring this stuff home, right? We need to implement these ideas in our lives. I think this is, I said at the beginning that this feels like this is the miracle that we want, right? Peace of mind and a calm heart. To me, that's real, like peace, real rest, mentally, emotionally, just kind of zen. If that's the miracle, we need that to happen, right? We need the miracle to be real. We need to ground it. We need to manifest it. You're the type of person, Cancer, that doesn't want to have any active conflicts going on, right? You can't leave something alone. If there's something that's not right between you and anyone, it's hard for you to leave it alone. It's hard for you to just put it out of your mind, right? Kind of dwell on it a little bit. You don't want anyone to really be upset with you or just generally. So if you get this feeling that somebody's upset or mad or there's just something going on with someone, you keep pushing until you figure it out or until they tell you, right? That's just something I think that we do, right? I'm a solar Cancer. I can kind of see that. We have to learn sometimes to just let people be, let people be upset. In the recent past, we've got the Five of Cups. So I see that there was something going on where there was either not so much an argument. There was just a weird vibe maybe with someone. and we weren't really sure if they were upset or what was going on, or did I do something wrong? Is there some kind of a conflict here? Is there some friction? Is there something we need to work out, right? With the Four of Swords, Five of Cups, it's kind of an emotional thing for Cancers. We kind of get that feeling, and I got a vibe. Something's not quite right. Let's figure it out. For whatever reason, we're either succeeding in figuring it out. Oh, I can't talk today. We're succeeding in figuring it out, or we're realizing that there's nothing to figure out. Maybe that's the real miracle. For once in our lives, everything is just everything's gonna be peaceful, balanced, harmonious. This can't be right. Yeah. We're so used to there being so much emotion everywhere. I'm always feeling something about something. I'm always getting a vibe from someone. I've got to figure it out. And maybe this is saying, no, everything's cool. Everything's good. You can rest now. You can take a moment to enjoy this peacefulness. Yeah. I think that's a good feeling. I kind of just want to be in this. I feel like you're sleeping better. I feel like you don't get like the headaches, Your blood pressure is nice and low. It's good, right? You feel better right now, or you will be. I think when we realize that there is not anything to be anxious about right now. There's nothing wrong, right? So I wonder here, maybe it might be a Sagittarius kind of energy in your life that you're kind of dealing with. And with the Sagittarius, it's kind of you're always unsure what side of them you're getting, right? So it kind of creates this anxiety of, well, gosh, is there something wrong? What's my person feeling or thinking right now? I think we're getting we're getting a break from that, right? Or we're giving ourselves a break from that. I think the real miracle for a Cancer is that right now everything feels wonderful. That's a real miracle. Now, of course, at the top of the path of the dove, we've got this fixed fire energy, right? This Prince of Wands. This is us kind of stuck in this mode that we've got to be ready for something. This is that anxiety. You're always kind of just right on the verge of fight or flight. Yeah. Always right on the verge of that. Now, this might not have anything to do with a particular person. Maybe it's not your partner or your friend or your family member that's, has us in this state. I think this is about your life generally, right? I think that very soon you're going to feel like everything is falling into place. That you can breathe easy, that you can rest your head, that your headache will go away, right? That your heart will settle. You will feel this Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is beautiful energy. This is almost probably my favorite energy. Because this is a calmness in your heart and a calmness in the outside world. It's just that moment. And we know this is not going to last, right? It's a 6. It still has many other pip cards to go through. But the 6 is really balanced, really harmonious. It is a reflection of our ideal state. We want just this, we want to be one with the universe, right? And just feel good and calm and blissful. It's almost a little bit euphoric. Yeah. Because the abundance that I have within me is resonating with the world, and it's creating this kind of perfect moment. And I think that really is the perfect moment where your mind can be clear. You can rest your head, right? All the frustration is kind of gone. And I think that is creating something really, really amazing for you. Because look at this future card, the Wheel of Fortune. I think by having a little bit of this moment of kind of just peace and quiet, really, mentally, emotionally, just feeling good, having a clear head, nothing, we're not worried about anything. It's just like a pure existence here. I feel like we're seeing so much of the opportunity, so much of this fortune. It's like we're able to flow into these great things, you know. It's the calmness in our heart and in our mind is allowing this wheel of fortune to turn. Does that make sense? That now we are just allowing all of this abundance. We're allowing all of these miracles to happen. And this is really what it's all about. We're not that we fight against the natural process, but we tend to feel a little bit just kind of anxious about it. You know, we're always, or we're worried about it, kind of thing. We're always on the doorstep of fight or flight, you know. But now it's just this kind of, this freedom, this relaxation, this peace and quiet, this calmness, this tranquility that is just allowing the abundance to happen, right? And yes, it still requires our action, our involvement. But I think it's in this stillness that we see right here in the center, this stillness of mind, this harmony of heart, that we can allow our own kind of intuition. This is the Knight of Swords. This is some cardinal air energy. We can let our kind of divine wisdom and guidance just flow in. And this is a real kind of meditative process to me, you know. We can still our minds, we can still our hearts, then we get the inspiration, then the divine guidance, wisdom, the blessings really come in. That's when we get the spiritual experience, and we move the wheel of destiny. Right? So this is what we want. This is the miracle right here. This is the process of the miracles, right, in the making. We still need to find a way to ground that energy, right, to put it into practical things. I think we're going to do that. The Wheel of Fortune is very much about faith and hope and trust, right? And when we have those things, it does kind of create this Zen-like moment where everything is as it should be. Everything is happening as it should happen, when it should happen. There's a real acceptance here, but general energy, we've got Princess of Swords. We're still fighting against this, still that part of our mind when we're trying to meditate. We're trying to just be in the moment. And then there's this little, the one thought that pops up. Now the main thing is to just allow this thought to occur and just watch it float by. And maintain this stillness in our mind. A thought comes up, just let it go. Yeah. I feel like we spend enough of our time worrying about things, questioning things, trying to investigate things or get into the heart of things and you know, figure out why there's a Five of Cups. Why is there this kind of turmoil of emotion? Rather than just accepting the world as it is and just being, you know, it's kind of that serenity now, you know, Seinfeld. And that's a little bit of what it is. But I think if we don't look at it like a joke, like it from a sitcom, that really is a significant practice for Cancer people, I think, for solar Cancers especially. Because it is so difficult for us to step away from the constant fluctuation of not only the emotional energy, but the Well, the fire energy too, right? Now, this fire. This is in the position of what we don't want. This is the anxiety. This is the strife. This is the struggle. We don't want this. We don't want every moment to be a struggle with the emotions, to figure out we don't want everything to be so difficult. But, as they say, that's Dallas. This is the way of the world, that things are always in motion. The fire and the water are not friends. There's always push and pull, yin and yang. It's always a tug of war with the universe. Right? We can't avoid this. And these are both fives. It's motion. It's constantly moving. This is the busyness of just the energy of the world. Right? Things are always fluctuating and flowing, and there's always too much energy over here, too much over there. Everything is in a constant state of struggle and stress. But for us to really succeed, for us to manifest these miracles, we need the even-numbered cards, right? We need 4 and a 6, not the 5s. We, of course, have to participate in the world. We are part of this process. So the 5 of Wands here in the position of what we don't want, but it is what we need. We're a part of this whole process, But internally, we need this stillness. We need to find a way to just kind of step back and just allow the world to be the world. Allow the energy, the fire and the water to wrestle with each other for eternity, while we maintain a balance, a centeredness, a peace, a tranquility. Okay, I feel like Cancers are very stressed out right now. Right, very stressed out right now. In order for us to get this Wheel of Fortune, we need to step away from these 5s for a minute and get into this centeredness. Because we feel like the environment, like this Sagittarius energy, this Art or Temperance card, this is fire and water. This is the struggle. This is the constant furnace. We feel like the world is just a big, big furnace, big oven. And not just because of climate change. It is always a struggle. As soon as we step out of our house, right, there just seems to be struggle and strife and chaos and wrestling and stress, right, contending forces. We can't change that. We have to have a new strategy of how to deal with that, so that we can manifest our miracles. Miracles are real. And in order for us to do that, to bring that in our lives in a greater way, to manifest it onto the earth plane, we have to find a new strategy for dealing with the world that's going to allow us more peace of mind and more tranquility. Air and water, thinking and feeling. We feel stressed out. Mentally, we're stressed out. That's not good. This is what we need. Yeah. And when we can achieve this in whatever way, maybe this is through some meditative practices, right? Through some deep breathing exercises, through whatever it takes for us to have that kind of momentary relaxation, whatever it takes for you to sleep at night, to have a peaceful heart, is worth it. 3 of Cups at the end of the path of the Serpent here. This is what we're going for. We're trying to live in a world where we can express our love, our creativity, our devotion, our affection. Right? This is a 3. It's active. This is outgoing. We want a world that's going to allow us to create a Six of Cups. This is the three that we need. This is the three within us and the three outside of us. Together, it will make that six, obviously. And in order to make the six from a five, what do we need? We need an ace, right? Maybe the mystery card will be an ace of cups or something. We need that kind of centeredness. We need that unity. We need that connection with Source, with God, Goddess, Deity. We need that miracle. We need to understand that even in the world of contending forces, there is something deeper, something solid, something unified, something healing and blissful and loving. Maybe we need that devotion to that, whether you call it God, Goddess, Deity, Guardian Angel, whatever it is. That one thing to maybe constantly remind us that we aren't just meant to be tossed around between these different fives, right? We're not just a pinball here. We're manifesting a world where we can express ourselves in this way with love and devotion. And it's from that source, if we get that Ace of Cups, it's from that ace that we then can create that world of love and beauty and harmony and tranquility. Now, of course, we know that we can't just be like blissed out every moment, right? That we still live in the world of contending forces. But we're finding a new strategy to cope with that. It's going to allow us a little bit more peace, I guess, right? Let's look at the mystery card. Thank you, Kevin. Of course, I'd like to see either some earth energy or that Ace of Cups, I think, would be the real miracle here. I don't know, we could get an Ace of Wands or a Six of Wands to kind of turn this five into a six. More balanced, more harmonious with kind of what our goals are, you know. You know, we do have 3 court cards here, so it kind of it feels to me like we are having some of this stress, some of these contending forces are involving particular people in our lives, maybe family, friends, maybe coworkers. It's just everybody's kind of, you know, we feel the stress between everybody, between ourselves and our interactions with all of these people, right? So I think there is some specific people involved here. Let's see what the mystery card is. Oh, well, it's good. It's good. It's not the ace, but it is a 2 of cups. Love, devotion, affection, connection. This is very nice. This is not so much a connection, really, I think, with any of the particular people that might be involved, but this is you feeling connected with that ace, right? That you are feeling like you're receiving, you're giving devotion, you're receiving bliss and love and some of these miracles from Source. So in some ways, this is better than the Ace of Cups, right? Now it's a two-way street. Now it's a give and take. Now it is something that we feel we're receiving these miracles and these blessings. And we're beginning to create this kind of experience of like, we can't change the world. We might be able to improve our experience of it, right? With the 2. One thing I want to do now, though, is look at one of these affirmation cards, the language of flowers. These always give us some hope, some optimism. Ooh, the wisteria, longevity. Plan for and take the dedicated path. Plan for and take the dedicated path. This is the dedicated path. This is that devotion, remember, we're talking about, right? We're dedicated to it. We're devoted to this water energy, this tranquility, this love, this creativity, this abundance, this bliss, this affection. Longevity. And I think that's how we can maintain for the long haul, right? That's how we can endure the world of contending forces. That's how we can live our life long term. By having this devotion to love and harmony and beauty, to finding ways that we can still ourselves internally, to prepare ourselves for, being outside where everything is stressed. I like this. I think this is good. I think longevity is good. We need to find a solution that's going to last, that's going to work long term, right? Not just an immediate solution, but we need this miracle that is going to continually manifest, like a wheel of fortune might. Once we get this wheel moving, it's going to keep moving, and that's what we want. I think that's going to keep. It's going to keep us centered and still. I like that. I like it a lot. We are going to do an extended reading, Cancer. If you want to stick around, click on the link that's up in the corner. That will give you access to every extended reading, not just for Cancer, but for every sign. New readings come out every day, 6 a.m. Chicago time. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next reading. I want to thank you for being here. And thank you for being the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot.